Pickle, let's go to the hotline, and let's bring in the head coach of the 7-0 Boyd Yellowjackets. We are joined by Coach Brandon Hopkins. Coach, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Excellent. Appreciate you taking a little bit of time to hop on with us. You guys are off to a 7-0 start, a fantastic year already. It's the most wins in a season for you guys since your first season at the helm back in 2012. What has been the difference this year? What is it about this team that has you guys off to a great start?
Well, this year we have a good group of very good senior class. We've got about 20 seniors, and there's been numerous of them started as freshmen. A good majority of them started as sophomores. So it's a good veteran group that we have right here. Good group of kids and very good ball players.
Coach, I don't want to go back to the rough times, but I do want to go back to 2016 because it was very not long ago that this program was really. It was down in the dumps. It suffered through an 0-10 season. It was a tough year there. What is the difference now in the program that you're seeing that has you guys off to this start?
Well, like I said, it's at that time we didn't have a very big senior class. We didn't have a couple of classes below that senior class were not very big, and it's just you kind of saw it coming in a way that it just didn't have the numbers, but the numbers are back up. Have a good group of seniors and juniors, and the program is going pretty good right now. We've had a good run the past few years, and we're sitting there at 7-0 this year, so it's a good group.
We're talking with Brandon Hopkins, the head coach of the Boyd Yellowjackets here on Texas Football Today. Get involved in the conversation at #TF Today. Coach, you're in your 9th year there at Boyd, and at most programs you'd be the old timer there, but you took over for Joe Cartwright, who only coached for, seemingly forever there, and was an unbelievable, led them to a state championship, things like that. When going back and when you took this job, what are your expectations going in to shaping a program, knowing full well that the history that this program does have? What are you going in there looking to accomplish?
Well, it was one of those deals where I've been a part of the program since. I'm from Boyd. Coach Carr coached me. I coached with him for 15 years, so I knew coming in, what was expected. Like I said, he started in 1977 was his first year. He went for 30 some odd years, and I was a big part of that, playing and coaching. So this is my 24th year at Boyd, 9th as the AD head football coach. So it was kind of one of those deals when I took over. I've been a part of this for all those years, so I understood the expectations and everything that was out there.
One guy, you mentioned your outstanding senior class, but I do want to talk about your junior quarterback in Rendon Lamance. This guy, his a dynamo, thrown for 7 touchdowns, run for another 18. I can look at the numbers, and I've seen a few of the highlights, and I can tell that he's pretty good. But you're the guy who sees him every day in practice. What is it about this kid that makes him special?
He's got a lot of speed, but it's not just about his speed. It's about his ability to, be very physical also. He's kind of the X factor at the quarterback position because he can not only throw it, but he can definitely run it. But, he sees the field so well. And when you got a good mixture of strength and speed, you're tough to bring down. And when you're a quarterback and you're running the ball, 20 to 25 times a game, the defense has got to account for that for him, of course. And when you're running at the quarterback position, you get the +1. You get the, when you're just handing off to the running back, you don't get that extra blocker. Now, when your quarterback's the big runner, you get that extra +1 blocker. So that's definitely a big help right there.
Talking Brandon Hopkins, head coach of the Boyd Yellowjackets here on Texas Football Today. Get involved with the conversation at #TF Today. Coach, I want to ask you a little bit about your defense because you guys have run through averaging allowing just 12 points a game. You got a couple of shutouts on the year, including a couple of weeks ago, shutting out Ponder. This has been the defense, Mineral Wells. You guys got in a wild shootout then, but things have settled down since then. What has changed maybe about this defense? How have you seen this defense grow over the course of the season?
Well, I knew coming in this was going to be one of the strong points of our team was going to be our defense, especially our front 7, led by Nick Taylor, a middle linebacker. He's been a 4-year starter. He was defensive MVP last year. and he kind of gets things going out there in the middle of our 4-3. And that first game against Mineral Wells, yes, it was kind of a shootout. They get some big plays in the passing game that I don't, they probably be a little different now. We've kind of got all that figured out, and we're just playing very good defense right now. So, and like I said, it's we got good size. We can run a little bit, and we're real physical.
Let's talk about what's coming up tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Yellowjacket Stadium there in Boyd. Well, Coach, you get number one coming to town, the Brock Eagles. Yeah. I'm not going to ask you to give away your game plan. I know you guys gave them all sorts of hell last year and nearly took them down. I'm not going to ask you to give away your game plan, but going into Friday night, what are you going to be up against?
Well, I mean, they're number one for a reason. They're very explosive offensively, defensively. They fly around with the ball. They got as much team speed on their defense as anybody that we're going to play this year by far. Like I said last year, it was a battle. It was 13-6 game. They scored with under a minute left to go up a touchdown, and that game could have went either way. And I think it's going to be another one similar to that, as far as it's going to come down to who has the ball last. It's going to be. I plan on it being a very physical game. They got more speed than we have. We're a little bigger than they are. And it's going to come down to that last possession, I think.
I mentioned it's number one coming to town. Is that something, I hear from coaches all the time, it's one game at a time. We're just playing the game in front of us, stuff like that. But this is an opportunity to really shake up the state. Is that something you guys are talking about around the program?
Yeah, in a way. Of course, they're, like I said, they're number one, and it'd be a big deal. We try to take it one game at a time, but, this has the makings of a, good chance it could be for the district title, and getting in the playoffs. Nobody's clinched or anything like that yet. So, it's a big game as far as it would clinch a playoff spot. Plus, it would it would definitely help on getting us a leg up on the district title. And, that's what you always, goals coming into the year. You want to get in the playoffs and you want to win district. And we got a chance to maybe do both of those right here. So.
He's Brandon Hopkins. He's the head coach of the 7-0 Boyd Yellowjackets. Coach, really appreciate your time. Congratulations again on the fantastic year so far, and go get them tomorrow night.
Okay, thank you.